I'm so pleased to be joined by Sunny Sweeney. I haven't seen you perform yet, but I've just heard so many people coming onto the site who saw the songwriters first thing.
It was really fun. I haven't done a songwriters song swap in a really long time, probably since before COVID. It was really nice to have that energy on stage again and listening to everyone's stories and why they wrote a song, why it became, where they got the inspiration, why it became what it became.
That's everything I love. I just wish I wish I'd have got up and got here for that. I really do.
I wish you would have too. It was really fun. Me and Whitney and Sarah Darling did that, and it was really great.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing you later though on the main stage. I'll be there.
Thank you. I'm really excited. I brought my full country band with me from America, and we've been over here for a couple weeks, so we're finally adjusted to the time and everything. And we've been stuffing our faces with fish since we've been here. So we love y'all's food so much. And we're just ready to play country music for you.
And I saw on your social media, Scotland, you'd really taken to it.
I loved it. Absolutely adore that place. Cannot wait to go back there.
Yeah, and I think it's really nice that by the sounds of it, you actually got to look around, because I think it's such a shame when they cram in so many dates that the people come, they almost don't know where they are, and then they go back and they've not seen any of the place.
I never know where I'm at. And so when we have days off, I really cherish them. And I really honestly try to get up. We went to Spain last week for 3 days, and we had a gig one day. And on our one day off that we didn't have to travel, I had slept maybe 3 hours. And I still set my alarm for 7 a.m. so that I could get up and go. I wanted to see all the Gaudi stuff in Barcelona. Even with 3 hours of sleep, I was like, you know what? I am getting up and I'm going to do tourist crap. I'm doing it. And so I feel like it's such a way to learn. It's like being a student all over again.
And you're never going to get that chance again necessarily, are you? So I'm so pleased you did that.
Yeah, you never know. But I mean, I had never thought I would go to Spain in the first place. And so then I was like, well, we're here. So let's go be tourists.
I saw you were at Spain as well. And I thought, because Americans, it doesn't seem as long. I was thinking she's in Scotland, now she's gone to Spain. For me, that's quite far.
But God, it was
for
a long day.
Yeah.
It was a very long day, but also amazing. We had such a good time.
And so are you going back to the States now, or you got a bit more of the UK to see?
No, actually, we're in London on Tuesday, and then my band goes back Wednesday to America, and then my guitar player, Harley, and I go to Switzerland.
Wow.
And we're playing Switzerland, a couple of gigs, and then we are going on an actual, for real life vacation.
Oh, fantastic.
In Italy.
Oh, wow. I've not been to any of those places. My grandmother was mad on them, so I think when you see Switzerland, you'll be absolutely blown away.
I'm obsessed. I've been to Switzerland once, I'm obsessed with it, yeah.
Great. So now just changing the subject slightly back obviously to your music. I've been a huge fan even from Heartbreakers Hall of Fame. When would you say it was? About 20 years, would you say, as much as that? When did it come?
That record came out in 2006. So whatever, I don't.
Is that even more than? Oh no,
6
10,
to 16.
15. Wow.
15 years. Yeah. So it feels like some days it feels like a million years, and some days it feels like one. So you never know. It is definitely. I can't believe sometimes that. Oh my God, I've been doing this 15 years. But then also it goes by really fast. Yeah.
Do you think you've got a sort of song that people ask for, or From a Table Away is one of my favourites? Is that one that you get requested, or?
Not really. I mean, actually more stuff off my Trophy album people request. They request Grow Old With Me a lot off my Trophy album. And there's a song called Bottle by My Bed that everybody requests.
Do they? You see, it's so personal that I didn't and it's almost too personal for you, really. But it really strikes me, and I can see why other people, but I never knew whether other people liked it. So
I almost didn't put it on the album because of that, and I thought nobody's gonna want to hear this. And then I just was like, you know what? I love this song. I'm putting it on anyway. And so when I did, I was like, okay, just strap in. Here we go. You never know. Immediately, people, men and women, started contacting me on social media being like, oh my gosh, this, we've been struggling for so long to have a kid. And one guy told me that he had lost his child in a car accident, and that was what it meant to him. It wasn't not having a kid. He had one. He just lost his child. So music is so weird and subjective, and you can take whatever you want from it. That's the beauty of it. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. You can think whatever you want about music.
All my friends are raising babies, I'm still raising Cain. They must think because I've waited that I don't want the same. Their days are spent changing diapers, They think mine are so exciting, running off to where the lights are so much brighter. It's an empty room at the top of the stairs, watching the evening news with a couple of beers. I only call my husband babe because I love the word. Never wanted something so bad that it hurts. Even give up these damned old cigarettes. If I could have a bottle by my bed. My only bedtime story is a People magazine. I'd rather be in a carpool line than this big cold limousine. I trade every pair of high heel shoes for a high chair in the dining room. Don't even know you yet, but I know I love you. It's an empty room at the top of the stairs, watching the evening news with a couple of beers. I only call my husband babe because I love the word. Never wanted something so bad that it hurts. Even give up these damned old cigarettes. If I could have a bottle by my bed. We wait, it'll be our turn someday. Spend a lot of afternoons daydreaming about you. Right now our mortgage is the only thing that's due. It's an empty room at the top of the stairs, watching the evening news with a couple of beers. I only call my husband babe because I love that word. Never wanted something so bad that it hurts. Even give up these damned old cigarettes. If I could have a bottle by my bed, bottle by my bed.
I love the sad ones, but obviously they don't always sing them at the gigs. I don't know if you know Beth Nielsen Chapman's music at all, but that song Emily.
Yeah.
And I asked for that once. My friend was like, "Oh, why did you shout out for that?" So, but she did such a beautiful version of it.
Yeah. I mean, I love slow, sad, want to slice your wrist songs.
So do I. So I'm looking for which ones are like that on this brand new album that I cannot wait for the release of, coming on the 23rd of September.
Yes.
It's going to be called Married Alone. And well, just tell us a bit about it. What can we expect from it?
So this is unintentionally my second divorce album. I got divorced, like I said, in 2018, and a lot of these songs are, some that have been written during that time, and some coincidentally were already written. And Married Alone, the title track, I didn't write, but my friend Arthur sent it to me, and I knew immediately, without even getting through more than one verse, this is going on my record. So I've had that song for like almost 3 years on hold, and just I knew that I wanted to record it, and I love it. I think it encompassed kind of everything I was feeling currently.
And then when you get Vince Gill.
Oh my God. I know. Are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? Like,
I think he's got what I would call really God-given talent, and Dolly as well.
Angel.
Never misses a note. Every time you hear him, it's more than just a singer. It's like an embodiment, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying?
He's actually an alien. That's what we've decided. He is certifiably a perfect singer.
Yeah, I think so too.
I've never heard him miss a note.
Nor me.
And on guitar. Never heard him miss a note on guitar. Mm-hmm. I saw him with the Eagles a couple weeks ago. I was like, oh my God.
I did. I got to see him with the Eagles, and when he came on, I could have cried. I was like, finally, I'm seeing Vince Gill.
Oh, he's amazing. I mean, it's too good. I don't have words for him. So the fact that he's singing on a song that's on my album, And it was the only voice I could imagine to do that. I did want somebody on there, a guy, but then I started narrowing down in my mind, and then I was like, the only one that's going to work is Vince. So if he can't do it, it's just going to be me. I'm not having anyone else but him. So he better say yes.
Brilliant. We'll play that song now.
Together apart, married alone. It's hell on the hard line in the dark, trying not to let you hear my tears fall through the phone. This house is where we live, but without you here, honey, it ain't a home. There may be rings on our fingers, but we're married alone. Kiss me goodbye, for worse or for better. 4 days and 3 nights, might as well be forever. Don't say you miss me, it hurts more than helps. Mr. and Mrs. all by ourselves. This half-single life, it's like an old pair of shoes. They just don't fit quite like they used to. Lonely's a friend we both know too well, but still we're all in on the hand we've been dealt. Together apart, married alone. It's hell on the hard line in the dark, trying not to let you hear my tears fall through the phone. This house is where we live, but without you here, honey, it ain't a home. There may be rings on our fingers, but we're married alone. We're supposed to pick up right where we left, put us back together before the next time to get go. One more kiss goodbye, till death do us part. Another part of me dies. Together apart, married alone. It's hell on the hard line in the dark, trying not to let you hear my tears fall through the phone. This house is where we live, but without you here, honey, it ain't a home. There may be rings on our fingers, but we're married alone. No, I don't wanna be strangers, married alone.
That was my special guest Sunny Sweeney, and the title track from the album coming on the 23rd of September called Married Alone, and Vince Gill on harmony as well. So another track now. You know I like the sad ballads, so tell us about another one that you think I'll like.
So there's another one on there that I wrote with Channing Wilson and Josh Morningstar called How to End Up Lonely Again. And two of us were going through divorces at the time. We were both just sitting there going like, oh my God, how did this happen again? You know, how? Before I'm 40 years old, I'm divorced twice. And just like, well, am I just going to be alone forever? I mean, why me? You know, like, why can I not keep a marriage together? And I'm just touring. It's just so hard. on a relationship. And as much as we're gone, I have had so many employees over the years. Just we tour a lot, and I've been the shoulder to cry on and the friend. Men, women, all my friends. Like it seems like so many people have been divorced because this business is so hard to just keep it in between the lines, you know, and just you're gone too much to work on a marriage.
I suppose unless they're in the band or they're other musicians, you hear it working maybe.
Yeah. I mean, in the band would probably be the only way that it would work, you know, or in your immediate circle. But like two musicians, I've often wondered, I have plenty of friends that are two musicians in separate bands and they're literally never in the same vicinity. And I'm like, how do you make that work?
Oh, because they've both got their own touring commitments. I get it,
Yeah, so just, but I mean, whatever works for whoever. I mean, it doesn't work for me.
Okay, so what's the name of this song then?
It's called How to End Up Lonely Again.
Okay, wonderful.
How'd I end up lonely again? Why's misery such a damn good friend? For worse or for better, forever ain't supposed to end. So how'd I end up lonely again? How'd I end up lonely again? Another wrong turn, another dead end. A train wreck bound to happen, riding rails, love has been. How'd I end up lonely again? Broken record, broken soul, heavy heart, heavy load, empty bottles, empty promises. I got enough to go around. Hollow words, hollow eyes, no good mornings, no goodbyes. It's just me and the blues and a lonesome sound. How'd I end up lonely again? No TV, just four walls closing in. Hell, I'd take a neighbor knocking or a phone call from a friend. How'd I end up lonely again?
What an absolutely beautiful song. How Did I End Up Lonely Again, from this brand new album from Sunny Sweeney called Married Alone. So we'll definitely got time for a third one, I think, from this album. So again, because it's not quite come out, I've not had time to yet listen to it, so I'm trusting your instincts there. So tell us about another one you think I'd love.
So if you like the slow, sad ones, I feel like Still Here is the last song on the album, and I think that is the saddest song on the record. I wrote it with Laurie McKenna. And
I love Laurie so much.
I love her too. Oh my God. And I feel like it's just one of those songs. I remember my second marriage, I was like watching my husband sleep, and I was just like sitting there, I knew we were getting divorced. We hadn't talked about it all the way, you know, and I knew it, and I was just sitting there like watching him sleep, going like, oh my God, what is happening again? Like, why is this happening again? And I started like bawling, and then I woke up the next morning, and that was the day we started talking about getting divorced. So we wrote that song just about that.
Oh, well, thank you for sharing such a personal thing. So we'll play that now.
Sometimes I say too much and I talk too loud. I made mistakes, I'm not too proud. It's been the better part of a couple years, and I'm still here. Can't put a number on the price I've paid. Given it time, I've given it space. Can't put my finger on what interferes, but I'm still here. Sometimes you think that you're over it 'cause you got by whatever your version is of getting by. Some nights the world tries to tell you that you're alright, that a world is insincere. Baby, I'm still here. We hurt each other and we don't know why. Sometimes the love will hate and the truth will lie. By now someone else would have disappeared, but I'm still here. Sometimes you think that you're over it 'cause you got by whatever your version is of getting by. Some nights the world tries to tell you that you're alright, that a world is insincere. Baby, I'm still here. I cry at night as I watch you sleep. Go over vows that I'll always keep. This ring on my left hand ain't a souvenir. This kind of love will always persevere. I'm still here. Baby, I'm still here.
What an absolutely beautiful song, Still Here, from this brand new album from Sunny Sweeney. So thank you so much for stopping by.
You're welcome.
It really has been wonderful. Do enjoy the rest of your time in England.
Thank you, I will. I'm gonna go eat fish and chips as soon as I leave here.
And I can't wait for the full show later on.
Thank you so much.